Hello everybody, Lego D's Nuts here, back with another video. Today I will be showcasing some of my Zelda Breath of the Wild figures I've made. And let's start off with the gal herself, Princess Zelda from the game. Now this figure is pretty old, and I made this a while back, so it's not that great. I took this walkie-talkie, cut the antenna, represents her what's it called? The Sheikah Slate. Yeah, I haven't played the game in a while. But there's that. Here, let me get some other figures real quick that I've made. Here are actually some Angry Birds inspired bokoblins. Now these don't really look like bokoblins, but I thought it'd be funny to show these. These are actually one of the first figures I've ever made. These are the first figures I've ever made with actual painting that I've customized. It's pretty crazy to think about it. And usually figures that are that old, they don't really survive. I usually use them as extra pieces, but these figures kind of so unique, kept them alive. And they're just Angry Bird. They're kind of just joke characters, but I really like how I made this shield. Here, well, I used this. It kind of represents the bokoblin shield. A piece like that connects onto there, and yeah, kind of it actually looks like the bokoblin's kind of shield that they have, kind of makeshift looking shield. And yeah, those are the bokoblins. Like I said, one of my oldest figures I've made. Let's go on to the man himself, Link. Now, he doesn't look that great. Now, like I said, Link and Zelda actually, these characters are some of my earliest characters I've ever made. So they're not that great, but they still look okay. This torso was from, I think, a Star Wars figure. The shield doesn't look that great. Like, the printing is pretty crap. But, it's just a Captain America shield, improved slightly. The sword is actually pretty good. It's just a sword. Doesn't look like the actual sword that they have, but, the coloring's pretty nice. This is kind of, supposed to represent a sleeve. No, a thing to put your sword, that he puts his sword in. You can't actually put it in, but just use your imagination. And that's Link. Let's go on to some of the champions, shall we? Like I said, these are old figures, so excuse how not so great they are. This one's actually pretty funny. What's her name? I can never remember names. Fish Lady. Her name's now Fish Lady. This one's pretty simple. The face print is just Harley Quinn's from Lego Batman movie. Kind of thought that was kind of fitting enough. This is a helmet piece that I improved to make it look like a fish fin. They have those fins that come out. They have kind of molded little fins on their elbow. Trident. Now the rest of it's black. I couldn't find a white trident, so I kind of reprinted trident. That body piece, I think, was what's her name? Well, that torso was from someone. I don't know why, but I even mentioned. I don't know, but that's her. Her name. No, I know Ravalli, Daruk, Mifa. There's Mifa. Boom. Speaking of Ravalli, Daruk, and no, is that Mifa? Mifa's Grace. Okay, Egyptian lady. Boom. Can't remember her name at all. Now this character ain't the best. The hair is supposed to be way longer. They're usually way taller than Link, but shield just kind of Scooby-Doo piece with that attached. I thought it looked good enough for her shield. Sword, it's good enough for her sword, and it's not the best figure ever, it's not that great. So now let's go on the figures I actually remember their names. Ravalli. Ravalli's flight ability. There's Ravalli. That's an arrow. He used to have the thing over his shoulder, but I kind of removed it. He has those. Now the colors on the legs are a bit reversed. They're supposed to be white up here and brown down here, but I forgot. And yeah. And this is the bird piece we colored. Yeah, the fawn legs. You know, that would look good for Ravalli. And yeah, the printing. No, the paint job's not that great, but there's Ravalli. Let's go on to the only big fig. Daruk. Daruk's protection. Now this figure is even worse because it's really old. The eyes are just holes, but if you look at the general kind of gist of it, it looks just fine. Like the hammer is pretty big. The chain, all the rest of the molding is good except the face. Face ain't that great, but if you ignore the face, just oh my god, it's Daruk. You know? And yeah, this is Bane. This is Bane that I kind of repurposed. Cut off the head, left a giant gaping hole, so I made that his mouth. Yeah, I made this a while back, and he's chains that connect to here. I should have made the back brown and little with the rocks because they have that, but I didn't. So yeah, there's Daruk. One last thing I'd like to show before we go is I made the what's it called? The mask for Skull Kid. Skull Kid's mask, but I didn't make Skull Kid because reasons. So I made Majora's Mask, but you could put on Link. So there's Link with Majora's Mask. It's kind of just a helmet piece connected to a mask. That ain't the best. It doesn't have all the spikes. It's really hard to mold spikes with green stuff. But yeah, those are all the figures from Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you might say this is from Majora's Mask, but they also have in Breath of the Wild, so haha. And so yeah, those are all the figures. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like the channel, leave a subscribe and turn on notifications. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.